Towards the end of the lesson we went through an example. We have a distribution existing between -2 and 2, 3 over 32, 4 minus y squared, and we had to find the expectation of x, the variance of x, sorry, it's y actually, isn't it, and the probability that y is greater than 1. So for the expectation of y, you were integrating y times by the function. I would just take the number straight through the integral sign, choose your limits from the question, then I just multiply out the brackets and do the integration and stick your limits in. And you should notice here, whatever that box is, that one here is exactly the same. So that take away that will be 0. So it turns out the expectation of y here is 0. And for the variance, well, that's the formula. Expectation of y squared, take away expectation of y all squared. This we know is 0. So this time it's the integral of y squared times by our function. And again we'll use the limits provided in the question. So I've multiplied my function by y squared. I've taken my 3 over 32 out. Integrate it. Stick the limits in. This time you get opposite signs over here. These are positive, 32, positive there. These are negative, so they actually add together because you get a minus minus. And you work that out, and the expectation of y squared is 4/5. So the variance is the y squared expectation, take away the other one squared, and we get 4/5. Final part of that question, probability y is greater than 1. Well, you're integrating from 1 up to the highest y can be, which in this question was 2, and you're integrating just the function. So that's what we're integrating. Do the integration, stick your numbers in, and you get an answer out. If you missed the lesson and you've watched this video, can you please email me to tell me you've done it? Can you please email me at contactmrwhite, that's an MR for Mr, contactmrwhite@gmail.com, and I know that's done before the next lesson. Thank you. Homework. You should now be able to do everything from this chapter in the book. If you haven't got a book, can you come and see me? Homework that was due in today, can you make sure that comes to your next lesson, please?